Hey, I'm Caitlin.
And I'm Sydney.
And we're Neoni.
And we are on our first ever tour.
So this is the Death of Daisies, the Eulogy Tour, because we are just about to put out the deluxe version of our album, The Death of Daisies.
It's coming out May 16th, which at the time of filming is like
on
3
Friday.
days. So we're super excited, cannot be more excited. This tour has been absolutely wildly life-changing for us. Just being able to meet and interact with the fans has really changed the way I even look at our music. So
honestly, the meet and greet at the end has been like one of my favorite parts of the shows.
Favorite part. So
because like, you know, when you're online, like it's really cool and you get to interact, but there's something different about being able to like hug people who listen to your music.
Yeah. Being able to hear their stories about how our music has, you know, been a part of their lives has been one of the coolest things I've gotten to do as a musician and as an artist.
And as a human being.
Honestly, just as a human.
Just as a person.
This is the van. All right. So as far as driving goes, Caitlin and I are definitely not allowed to drive.
Yeah, this is actually my first time in this seat because the one rule is that I'm not allowed to drive.
So we're not allowed to drive.
I can't really drive or park my Honda Civic, so the van and the trailer was a no-go.
It was like a hard no, especially when it comes to parking, which I don't even know if it's possible in this vehicle to park. So our designated drivers are
Jacob, the
sound guy, front of house extraordinaire. We call him Media Man, and then Derek, the guitar player, tour manager,
keyboard player.
Honestly, we call him Saint Derek because he does everything, including drive and sit predominantly in this seat, giving Jacob emotional support.
Yes.
And running the 1 hour of communal music we have a day, because more than that,
we all listen to like a lot of different genres. I mean, honestly, I just listen to like a huge, like my playlist is unhinged.
So instead of getting in like arguments over
like
who has aux,
we're listening to,
we do like an hour, and then everyone else kind of goes to their separate,
listens to their like AirPods, does their own thing,
or you know, we chat because I'm
apparently
a talker.
listening to Skrillex for 8 hours was too much.
It's considered too much dubstep EDM. Who knows?
I don't think the limit exists.
I don't think the limit exists. I could listen to Skrillex for 12 hours straight.
Yeah, absolutely.
Apparently we're just unhinged. Boom.
At least we're unhinged in the same way.
Yes, at least we're unhinged together.
Except for the fact that sometimes I put on my sad songs playlist and that's when you sign off.
It's too much. You can only do so many sad songs in a row before you're like, all right, we gotta shake it up. I can't cry all day, every single day of my life.
You actually can though. There's no law against it.
There's a law against it in my house. Let me tell you that.
There's a law against it in this van.
There's a law against it in this van, bro. We are no more than 1 hour of communal music, and then they will all slowly turn the music up when they want me to stop talking because
nobody wants you to stop talking.
Apparently, I've told one too many stories, and they need me to shut up. So it's fair. It's fair.
You know what? It's only like that when we have the 4 a.m. lobby call.
It's very true. But Caitlin and I, by far, not driving.
Not in these seats. They're actually really nice.
This is my first
really
time
appreciating.
It's a very nice view, but not one that I will ever see again, unfortunately.
So this is a prized possession in the van
that I always lose, by the way.
And we only have one of them right now, which I guess there's only one place to put it, which makes sense.
Yeah. What's nice about this that I don't have in my Honda Pilot from 2007 is we actually have the Apple CarPlay screen so that we know where the hell we're going. And even with this screen, we've missed, I would say, every other turn.
I wouldn't say every
I'm going to throw Jacob right under the bus.
If I was in charge, we would be missing every other turn.
Every other turn. You got the energy drinks. I find these repulsive. They drink them like they're water. So, you know, to each their own, honestly, at this point. Most of my junk is in the back. So this is actually probably the most sentimental thing in this van.
It also might be one of the most important things in the van.
Honestly, this is a cooler filled with snacks given to us by a guy who produces like most of our music, a guy named David Spencer. This was his tour gift to us because we'd never been on tour before. He was like, you need to be prepared, and he knows I get hangry. So he was like, if you don't want the entire band to leave you within, I would say 3 days, this is gonna be necessary.
We're gonna have snacks. We're gonna keep your blood sugar up.
So, most important thing in my mind.
Not the most important thing, but okay.
My favorite snack of all time, oatmeal cream pies. These things are unreal, unmatched. Oh, and secret in here, we also have Pop-Tarts because we like to eat very healthy.
Yeah, we're absolutely so healthy.
The biggest healthy eaters.
You know what though? We do have the highest class chips in the game. This is my favorite chip of all time, and it is superior to all their chips. So if you don't like them, you're wrong.
I don't know how
these
long
are so necessary.
I don't know if you've been in elementary school, you know, recently within the last 30 years.
But these are good whether you're in elementary school or not.
These are the best. Honestly, they keep my life going.
Oh my god, we got the candy in there too.
There's this,
This is for when she wakes up and she starts yelling at me. I'm like, you know what? You can just go ahead and have a couple of these.
And legitimately, the rest of this is just filled with Coke Zero.
Because while we don't drink Red Bull, I am an unapologetic Diet Coke fan.
I'm a huge Coke Zero person. So
Which is tacky
got
to the
the
Diet
handy
Coke.
dandy media or the all access passes that my parents stole at the last show, and I had to get it back from them for like the 2 days that I was in town. I was like, hey, you can't steal these.
Shout out
We
to
need these
Derek
back.
for designing these.
Yeah, our tour manager actually designed these. So what a G.
Oh, and then you're leaving out like the one thing that I contributed that I knew
this
you
is
would like.
a very healthy bag. I don't know if you could tell.
And the good thing is that these are basically breath mints. That's my mentality behind them.
They don't have calories.
There's no calories. These are just
No
breath
calories.
mints, but better.
There are
5 people in the van.
Yeah. I would say Derek is usually up here. Jacob, our driver, is usually driving. Sometimes they switch
I think it's because he's the most cool-headed. Like, he's the chillest guy. Nothing rattles him. It's impressive.
If I was building an apocalypse team, I think Jacob would be my first pick. Sorry,
I think
Caitlin.
Jacob would be in charge.
I love you. That guy?
No, honestly, I'm surprised. I don't even think I'd make the apocalypse team.
Yeah?
When the Wi-Fi goes out, I'm a mess.
Yeah, I don't
okay,
really
I'm
think
not
I would
surviving the zombie apocalypse.
Not sure I would make the apocalypse team, if I'm being real honest. But yeah, so they're usually up here. I would say this is usually Kendall's row in general. Kendall has an aura about him that he demands a whole row, and I respect that. This back here is usually some version of Caitlin and I.
This is the punishment chair, though.
This
like,
is-
whoever's being extra grouchy, because this one's
Yeah.
the uncomfortable one.
This is bucket. These two are probably far more comfortable in my mind.
Sydney's usually just back
So
there,
I'm usually like
doing
as
her
far
own thing.
away as possible, trying to take a nap. Because one thing about me, I love a good sleep. Okay,
I'll
I'm
be
on
real.
a nap.
Sometimes I pop up here,
Sometimes.
especially if
This is kind of like musical chairs. This just like
this row moves around.
everyone kind of just goes around here. I've been known to maybe take a stroll and choose a different seat at a red light every
It's
once
mostly
in a while.
just because she wants to have more nap room. If any of us is gonna take an extraordinarily long nap on the road, it's you. I can't really do it.
I'm a car sleeper. Like as soon as we get into any form of vehicle, I'm falling asleep. Whether
She's
that's
out.
a car or an airplane. Just
It's
actually-
honestly impressive. My life would be
immediately falling
easier if I
asleep.
could do that.
It's a blessing.
It's
man.
a skill.
It's a true skill.
This is just a random Coke Zero.
Left this, Caitlin. Damn. This thing, I was bragging about it being clean, and now it's like suddenly getting very messy. Boom. All right, so then this has become my best friend over the last 24 to 48 hours because for some reason the allergies have hit me. I'm not sure if you can hear my voice. I sound like death.
You just got a little extra gravel, that's all.
This steamer, I don't even know if it works. I just got it from Walgreens. So I don't even really know how it goes together, but I've been using it nonstop. So we'll
I just
see
feel
if
like
it
I
actually
gotta take
works.
a
I gotta show
second
tonight, so.
and appreciate the fact that currently the van is very clean. That has nothing to do with me. I am the opposite.
I am a neat freak.
She's the one who has like the keep the van clean rules. If this
Yep.
was me, I'd probably have all of my stuff. Like my suitcase would be empty.
No.
My stuff would be all over the chairs.
This
I'd
is
have
a
multiple
shared,
pairs
this
of
is
shoes.
shared space. This is a
Shared space should have my stuff in
It
it.
should be clean. It should be neat and tidy.
You should see it when we're in a hotel room. It's actually really bad
Oh my
because
God.
we split the room in half. We came to this agreement because we spent too much time in hotel rooms.
It's not fun.
Half of it is for me to just let my stuff be free.
It's like a bomb went off in your half of the
And you
room.
know what? I have never made
clothes
us
everywhere.
I have never made us miss a flight because I needed to repack my bag.
But you always forget your ears, no matter where we're going. We always have to turn around and go back.
That is
Always.
true. I would argue
every
with
show. Every show, whether we're in the van,
You know
whether
what's
we're in a
worse than
hotel.
forgetting your ears for a short period of time and having to turn back around? It's when you forget the key to your guitar case.
Okay, sue me. I locked my guitar case one time, and I forgot the key at the hotel, and we had to go back. All right.
No, our
have to
tour
bring it
manager
up.
slash guitar player slash keyboard player slash
was-
St. Derek, Sydney lost key privileges to St.
He
Derek.
took the key from me,
And
I
he
was
did
like,
it in the
"How
nicest
dare
way.
you."
So like at first you were like, oh no, this is just good positive vibes. What we really knew was that he knew Sydney could not be trusted.
That was
And that it was a game
unfortunate.
over scenario.
As a type A person, I feel like this was the biggest loss for me in the last decade was
losing key privileges.
Key privileges, actually. So yeah, I guess the rest of this back here is just various nap places. I also always keep my backpack. Oh my God, it's stuck. With me at all times. Here's the key, by the way.
Look at you.
I
still
got
have your
key privileges back, by the way. So usually,
now.
like I'll just like throw like our show outfits or both in here, And then
She was really grouchy with me though because I bought this really cool pair of pants that's like really baggy and has lots of like cool straps, and apparently it took up too much room in her backpack.
always.
Which I would like to remind you is actually my backpack.
Yeah, it actually is her backpack because I didn't have a nice backpack. The other thing I always take with me is my little Fujifilm camera. As a camera person yourself, yeah, I just always shoot like backstage stuff, or if we have like a day where like half of the day we don't have anything to do, we'll usually park the van somewhere and we do something called going rogue. And so it's basically either a group of people or one person will be like, hey, I'm going rogue. And then you just go do whatever you want in the city. Like when we were in Seattle, Caitlin and I were like going rogue.
And we went up to the Space Needle and we did the
Needle.
absolute most touristy stuff you could do. I bought a t-shirt and a hat.
It was so awesome. I bought like 2 stickers and a hat. It was a blast.
And we saw the top of the Space Needle.
But I always bring this with me because I feel like it's so touristy and fun. And also, I waited like a year to get this camera because it was like back order.
So what you really want to do is show it off.
I honestly do. This is actually the thumbnail. This is just this camera that I waited so long. Another hack that I've noticed for shows is we do like meet and greets after the shows. This looks so bad, but I bring like a perfume with me before so that I don't smell like BO.
We have been known to like to dance a good bit on stage, and sometimes the lights are really hot,
and so
and
I
then
get
you go
like
into the meet and greet, and you're like, I smell awful.
Yep.
Nobody wants to meet or greet me in this state.
So I just mask that with some sort of scent, and honestly,
hope
it sounds
that nobody
so much
noticed.
grosser. That sounds so much grosser than I intended it to, but hopefully, you know, I've had multiple people tell me that I smell good.
Yeah,
so.
and if you've been in a meet and greet and we smelled bad, please lie to us and tell us
just tell me
that
I
was
smell
not
great.
true.
I don't need to know that.
Because I will
kind of
never
information.
emotionally recover from that.
Yeah, I'm not mature enough to be able to handle that. So just tell me I smell good.
Most of our merch ends up going in the trailer, except for the pack of posters that just floats around the van. Sometimes it falls and just like rolls around, and it's great. And it's just our emotional
You
support
mean like
posters.
when you accidentally threw it on the ground?
You didn't have to say it like that.
Did you check to make sure they're okay?
They're fine.
That is what's buying gas.
They're fine.
That's what's gonna be buying gas, Caitlin.
They're my emotional support posters, and they're fine.
They're not your emotional support posters because hopefully after
They
tonight,
are
we
for
won't
now.
have any of them left.
Well, yeah, that's the goal.
Our fan base, you guys have been the absolute best. You guys have been selling out merch at a lot of the shows before the opener
goes on.
even goes on. So we want to make sure these are pristine for you.
Also, we've been getting to work with a lot of really cool, like, local openers.
Yeah.
Which has been such a fun
Such a
highlight of the tour overall.
Our opener in Denver was a guy I've known since I was 11. We
went to
him-
band camp together.
Yeah, we met him at a band camp, and when we played Denver, I was like, "There's only one guy that's gonna be able to open the show." And
Our first actual
Shout out to
sold-out
Jason.
show in Denver.
yeah, it was the first sold-out show in Denver, which was a surreal thing because we've been in a band together since I was 11 years old. So getting to play a venue where people actually like come pay
Wanted
to
to
see
see you?
instead of just like an empty bar that's a 3-hour set
Where they, like,
on a
low-key
Saturday
want you to leave.
it's been an insane feeling, and getting to do that in Denver where we started the band, wild. As our drummer Kendall would say, that is crazy work.
Also, our music tends to be really loud. It
is.
So when we tried to play that in like local coffee shops, people would just get annoyed, which
Yeah.
is fair, okay? They want to sit there and listen to some nice like coffee house acoustic music,
would
and
just
here
be-
I am yelling in your face.
Yeah, screaming in your face. It was honestly not the vibe.
It was not the vibe.
Remember
but
that
I
one
did it.
time we got hired to play a nursing home one time?
Yeah.
We accidentally played Them Bones by Alice in Chains.
They did not
That did
appreciate
not
it.
go over
It's a
well.
great song though.
That's a banger.
It's a banger song.
Not the nursing home. They did not think
If
that
you're
was a
putting
banger.
together your next nursing home set, I do not
I
recommend.
suggest do
I
not
would
be
I
12.
would remove that one.
Do not be a 12-year-old singing Alice in Chains. Them Bones.
My dad thought I was so cool though, and that's what mattered.
Everyone is a little uncomfortable at the nursing home though. It's a bad song. Song choice is important, people. This is what you need to learn.
That's what you should take out of this
That's
entire
what
video.
you should take out of this entire video.
So this is me being the personal bags that are
Yep.
usually sitting right here. Well, except for our drummers, Kendall. He has to have a bigger bag because he's like probably the most fashionable of all of us.
The rest of us-
including me and
The
Sydney.
rest of us do like carry-on sized bags. You know what I mean? And Kendall, no. Kendall brings wardrobe for everyone.
He
Kendall
honestly is dressing us. At the last rehearsal before we left, I literally walked up and I was like, Kendall, what do I wear? And he like gave me a list of things to buy, and I went out the next day and bought them, and that's the only reason I'm looking cool on this tour. Shout out to Kendall. But yeah, everyone.
The band might actually have just been Caitlin and I, but now that Kendall's here, he's actually the coolest member.
Yes, he
unfortunately
is.
for us. So,
But
he has a bigger bag.
He has upped my fashion level by like 10 points.
Yeah, tenfold, man, tenfold.
But it's not even me. I don't even get to take credit for it. But
and
yeah,
you're
this is
currently the personal bag.
Yeah, this is me living in the personal bag spot. And surprisingly enough, I kind of expected one to like escape at some point.
Well, no, you just can't put them on their wheels.
Well, I've been putting it on the wheels the whole time.
You can't put them on the wheels.
But I've been doing that, and you can't tell me what to do. And we've had no escapees thus far.
I'm gonna get absolutely taken out by a personal bag here. As I do my little red light meander, I'm gonna get absolutely taken out by a personal
we're
bag.
gonna film it.
Like
it's
gonna be actually like bowling. I'm just gonna hit me. I'm just gonna fall over, and then I'm gonna knock everyone else over, even though they're already sitting down.
And
It's gonna be a tragedy. We're gonna miss our next show because we all broke limbs because Caitlin can't put the personal bags on their side as they belong.
I can't be conformed to your rules.
Stack them in.
No,
Stack them in.
I refuse to participate.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna do my own thing. Let's just say it like that. But yeah, so nobody really gets stuck in these two seats because they're tiny and sad.
Hey, have you noticed that someone in the crew keeps buckling the seatbelts back?
I've been trying to figure that out the whole time. I bet you it's Jacob.
I just sat here. Who buckled that? Do we have a ghost?
We have a ghost.
We have a
van
van
ghost
that keeps buckling it? Why is it buckled?
No, I got in the car, or I got in the van
Is
from
it so that it doesn't like break the window? Like, what's the point here?
on the way over to the venue. My seat was buckled again. I don't know who's doing it. How do we have we not noticed who is
I
doing
literally
it?
just sat here, and that I was unbuckled.
We're gonna have a band meeting after
Who
this.
is buckling these?
Who is buckling the seatbelts? That was a good point.
Now I'm confused.
Now
Now
I'm
I
concerned.
truly think that this is a haunted van.
I think that makes the van 20 times as cool, actually. No. Yeah.
I don't do ghosts.
We got a ghosty friend.
I don't fuck with ghosts.
Oh my god, we're like the
Ghost adventures?
yeah, Ghost Adventures, but additionally, the guys from The Watcher.
Oh my god.
What? No, Ryan, Shane and Ryan. Where's Shane and Ryan?
This is getting unhinged now, okay? There's obviously a ghost that keeps buckling the seatbelts, and I don't know what that's about.
The question is, am I more Ryan and you're more Shane?
Can we get off this Ryan and Shane thing, Caitlin?
No,
Most of the viewers are not going to know who you're talking about.
but the ones who do know exactly
The
what I'm talking
OGs are
about.
gonna know. They're
And
gonna
we're
know.
locked in right now, and they're gonna have stuff to say in the comments.
We're Neoni. Thank you so much for coming on a van tour with us.
It's
on our first
been
tour.
a fun journey.
It's been a journey. We obviously got here by telling a bunch of random stories that we were not asked to tell.
So
But
we
thanks for
are
sticking
on
with us.
the Death of Daisies, the Eulogy Tour, because the Death of Daisies deluxe album is coming out May 16th.
Yep.
We couldn't be more excited. It's actually been 6 months since we released music.
Which is the longest we've ever gone without releasing music. So, the deluxe version, it's a big deal.
It's a big
You should
deal.
check it out if you haven't. The Death of Daisies Deluxe out May 16th.
And you can check us out on TikTok, Instagram, and specifically Spotify. If I could tell you,
Or YouTube. We got some cool stuff on YouTube.
YouTube, Spotify, go check out the music.
Sometimes on tour I post really unhinged stuff on Instagram stories. So maybe check
Oh
that
yeah,
out.
the Instagram stories have gotten
Maybe
wild.
check that out, but definitely check out the Death of Daisies Deluxe
On May 16th.
on May 16th. We'll see you there.